my favorite things about going to national parks is the bathroom situations are always
Oh, it's got
funny
to be
to me.
awful.
Well, they're not really that bad, honestly. That's the nice part because
Oh, you got
you
there
gotta think
before the
about.
Pied Piper kids dropped little fireworks into the toilets?
Yeah, dude. Oh, there's a ton of those like, people hiding out in the toilets down there. No, I think the bathrooms are never that dirty and stuff, and I think it's because a lot of people going to national parks are hippies and people who care about the earth, so they try to keep
Oh,
things nice. And shit.
okay. You just put a visceral reaction into me, which is this smelled awful. It's just a bunch of vegans coming in there.
I didn't say it smelled good.
Oh.
It smells like armpit hair and patchouli.
Yeah,
okay,
dude.
it's bad. It smells like kombucha dumps in there. Okay,
Oh, dude, it smells like burnt hair.
It smells like Bigfoot's dick. But it's why I think it's always so funny is right. Like you're in a national park.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the middle of nowhere. They don't have plumbing running to everything. So all these things, they're just toilet wells. They're glorified outhouses, but they're fucking deep wells.
Okay.
And unlike when I went to Moab the one time, and I think I shared the photo with you, where it was just a hole in the ground. Like if you had to shit, you had to squat literally over a hole.
Oh yeah.
This place was smart, and they have like basically a white traffic cone that then has a seat on top of it, like a toilet seat on top.
So you had a funnel?
Yeah, it was a funnel into the fucking well, the shit well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, you can just see the mass. If you ever, like, you don't think about your poop after you flush it, right? You just dump and you don't think about where it all is or what happened.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, but, dude, when you see a underground mind of human shit at a fucking national park, you're like, wow, I'm glad we figured out plumbing. Like,
No water?
There's no water.
So you just take it's a shit pile?
Dude, it's like, I'm not shitting you,
Nah.
7 feet. It's like a 7-foot drop
Okay.
from like and who knows how deep it actually is. I don't know how often they're cleaning out these things, right? But you can see, like, so your turd's dropping at least 7 feet before it hits the top of the pile. So they have it deep down in there.
Okay.
And that was the thing I was wondering about. How many cell phones are down there? From somebody thinking they're smart and they're going to pee and they're like on their phone and just fumble the fucking bag and
That leads me to what I was
shit.
originally thinking. How many people have gone down there willingly?
Willingly?
I guarantee you that's people's kink, dude.
I think, dude, somebody definitely has because there's a east and a west park at Saguaro National Park.
What side
and
were you
the west-
repping?
I was on both, dude. I'm a fence tipper, you know. I go from one neighborhood to the other. I was switching accents.
I pronounce this one Saguaro. This one.
You go to the east, it's Saguaro National Park. It's Saguaro in the west. You get rid of those G's and put those dubs in.
The only G is me.
But the west, they never really checked your pass for buying. We bought it before we went down there, but we had our park pass, and they didn't really check on the west side. So you could just walk into these places any which way without like a ranger or somebody seeing you and asking you. So I guarantee you there's been people down in there for sure.
So you could hunt on the west?
Yeah.
They weren't checking shit. Got tags?
I wouldn't want to be out there trying to hunt shit. Dude, there's mountain lions and shit out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. And also,
there's people
I didn't
too.
realize how big the fucking bugs are. Like in the gift shop where we were looking at
what
stuff
are we
before
talking?
went out.
Like, are we talking the van or the bug?
Well, I saw plenty of vans. You know how I've always wondered where all these van life people are because I realized, oh wait, you don't see those people living out of their vans because they don't come to Iowa. They go to
places like that where they can dump a body.
Yeah, into a fucking giant well. That's the best place to in a fucking toilet well.
Yeah, the smell's normal.
Yeah, nobody's gonna question that. They're gonna be like, somebody had a bad tuna salad.
Oh man, who had the breakfast burrito today?
Goddamn hippies and their kombucha turds. But like they had spiders that are like this fucking big just out in the
Damn.
desert. I didn't see any live, luckily. But like in the gift shop, they're like, here's like all of the fucking different animals that you can see in the park at any given time. Just be careful. I couldn't believe how big some of these fucking bugs were, dude. They were terrifying.
They're calling spiders animals. They're big
Yeah.
enough to be classified.
Well, they have other like there's a lot of birds, snakes, obviously, and then there are mountain lions and skunks out there, oddly enough, and desert fox.
No. Okay.
The weirdest animal, dude, to me, and I don't know what happens in the afterlife, but if reincarnation is real, this seems like. People always go, "Oh, being a cockroach, that's the worst one," right? Not really. You're like have superpowers as a cockroach.
Yeah, you survive
You can
anything.
survive anything. You're a survivor. And it's great. Being a cockroach rules.
Are you saying Destiny's Child is queued up?
This is the animal I think is like what you would get this if you were a shitty person in a former life.
Mm-hmm.
A desert tortoise.
Why?
Why? You're the slowest fucking animal in a fucking desert.
Mm-hmm.
You have no water. I know tortoises don't swim, but you have to be near water as a fucking tortoise.
But I mean, it'll feel like you'll just live in your normal life. You get a free mobile home.
You have to be in the hot desert. Carry your home on your back.
Yeah, you don't know how it is
and
inside
you're the
that home.
slowest fucking thing.
Could have good HVAC system.
That's how we discovered air conditioning is through the desert tortoise.
And we ripped that bitch open.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
I always wondered why they tiled the houses that way in the Southwest. It turns out it's because of the tortoise. It's all tortoise.
It reflects the heat so well.
I think it's the shittiest draw ever, dude. That would blow so bad to be a desert tortoise.
I would say a moth, because you are so stupid. You just fly into an open flame and burn in hell.
Oh, so that's a quick redo.
You just get that body and you're like, fuck this.
Yeah. That's reincarnation gods going, okay, we want him to learn his lesson quick. What can we do? Moth to a flame. Perfect.
Yeah.
What do you get kicked back at like, how do you gain to the next level if you're a moth going into a flame, right?
Yeah.
So you do that. Is that a good moth then? Is that considered a good moth so you can then graduate to the next level, or do you have to keep repeating that?
No, you graduate.
don't
The
go
next one,
flame?
you're a fly that's attracted to shit. So you're in that bathroom.
See, I don't understand how you level up to a new part of life. How do you? I need to talk to somebody who's in a reincarnation person so I can understand how you can level up.
Well, man, you just got to figure out your chakras, dude. And then once you get that, you get your aura, and that will tell you what you need.
Yeah, then you can get on a higher plane of existence and have your own planet based off of how many wives you get. But yeah, the national park was cool. I always think the toilets are funny though because of that big thing. It's wild to me, but I did learn some things traveling again this year that I should have known. I'll tell you the best part about doing this vacation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is going to national parks and going to sorry, I had a belch there. Ugh, that was gross. You ever just belch it and taste it, and you're just like, oh, I didn't like that. That was awful.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I had for dinner.
Yeah. Ugh. That's what I'm really eating. All that cheese was just hiding it.
Spaghetti.
The cool part about like going on the vacation we just went on was we're out in nature, and
Nature's
you're
neat.
away from nature is neat. Nature's very neat. That's pretty neat. This is an aspen because of the way it is. But it's great to be out in nature, and what it reaffirms when you get out and away from people and away from civilization. One, you realize
People
wow,
suck.
That's the biggest one. I was gonna build to that, but you hit the top one. I was gonna do my power ranking, but you were
Okay,
like,
well, I don't-
show me hate people.
I don't know the other 4 though.
We polled everybody about going out in nature. Steve Harvey, what is one thing that's great about nature? You learn that you hate people. Show me learn hate people. Straight up, you just got the one. You just won Family Feud. Nathan. You
Sweet.
hit number 1. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-ba.